to Shay's Kitchen, everyone. Today we are making something that is simple, almost quick. Today we are making some barbecue meatloaf. So we have our breadcrumbs, our original rotel, our sweet baby rays. We have our seasonings. We have our tomato paste. We have here a half of purple onion, half of yellow onion, celery, one stalk, a half of a orange bell pepper, and some garlic in here. And we have 3 pounds of hamburger meat and 2 eggs. So let's get it put together. Okay, so starting off, I'm gonna go ahead and throw these 2 eggs in here. Okay. Dump our homemade seasoning in here. I sauteed them on medium for about 10 minutes. Especially want to make sure I got my celery stalk like how I wanted it. Okay, so get these opened up here. Okay, our tomato paste. Yeah, all of this goodness in there. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Get our other can opened up over here. Okay, we're going to drain our can. Drain a little bit more of that juice out. Okay. Yeah, my can for the side just open. Okay. Let me see. Sometimes I only pour about 75% in here. Make sure I get that juice off the bottom. Okay, I got a little bit left in there. Mix all this up. Get all in the cracks and crevices. Okay. This on the side. Make sure I'm getting it too. Okay. So we are going to start off with a cup of breadcrumbs. Okay. Put our seasonings in. This is some Tony's. Some garlic. Give it another stir. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna put some meat tenderizer in here. Accents. Bring all the rest of the flavors out. And some pepper. Got to have the pepper. Okay. Give this a good mix. Get all the flavors mixed in there. Okay. Now our sweet baby rays. Same way from my other meatloaf, the longer you can let this set, you will have, it's like your spaghetti the next day, is what it does to it. It allows all the flavors to come together. Okay. The sweet baby rays counteracts with the rotel, and they help balance each other. It smells so good. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, is take this and form it into a small ball, and just kind of let all of the flavors sit here for 20 minutes in this bowl. Okay, so after 20 minutes we will come back and I will show you guys how we're going to go ahead and put it in our pan, preheat our oven, and let it go. If you can let this sit longer, that is just more flavor. But since I'm a little pressed on time today, we're going to go ahead and at least let this sit for 20 minutes. We're going to let it sit for 20 minutes, and then we will get it put into our pan. Okay, guys, we let it sit for 30 minutes. Okay. When you let it sit for a little bit of time, it helps with the breadcrumbs and everything come together. And that's why I like letting it sit a little bit before I put it in here. Most of the time I even let it sit in this pan a little bit too before I put it in the oven. I like to let my meatloaf sit as long as possible. Okay. Okay, guys. So this is our barbecue meatloaf. I'm going to put a little pepper on top, and I have my oven preheated at 350. Depending on your oven, this could go anywhere, excuse me guys, from 45 minutes to an hour and 30 minutes, depending on your oven. Most of the time, it only takes about about an hour for my meatloaf to cook. Halfway through, I take it out the oven and I dump the grease in the sink. If you are using like a hamburger meat that is greasy, you will definitely need to dump the grease halfway through. That way you're not just cooking your meatloaf in grease, okay? So we're going to put this in the oven at 350, and we will check back in at 45 minutes. Okay, so it has cooked for 55 minutes. We're going to put our barbecue sauce on top. See how much more we need. Okay, so this is going to go back into the oven for 15 to 20 minutes, and then it will be done. Okay, it's been 15 minutes, guys, and our barbecue meatloaf is done. It smells so freaking good in this kitchen. Y'all do not even know. Oh, y'all don't even know. Okay, let's cut a piece and see what it's talking about. Okay, so we have our barbecue meatloaf here, Shay's way. It's hot, but it's fire, y'all. All them flavors. Longer you let this stuff sit before you cook it, it just comes together. Got that nice crisp on the outside, moist on the inside, how you want it. Hot. Very hot, but very good. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you go. So until the next video, stay cool with Shay's Kitchen. Bye, family.